Well, you've already seen his arse. How much more is there to see?
You see full-on frontal of Reese. Yeah, there we go. You see a lot more of Reese. Reese really helps out a lot. Yeah.
Now that is news.
Where's her beer?
Where's the fucking beer?
It's Wales England tomorrow. It's a big rugby match back home. Come on! So it's a big day for us tomorrow. Hopefully Wales will win and we'll be in a good mood. It's going to be on early, so we'll know by the time the con starts tomorrow. So yeah.
There are places downtown that are showing it. There's a couple pubs downtown. I will find.
So hang on, can't we go early hours in the morning? If it's finished by the time the con starts, we can go.
Yes.
Yep.
We're not telling you lots.
Imagine if we all went to the pub and it's a tiny little bar.
Yeah, all of it. Here we are.
The barman had shit himself.
I'll have 196 breakfasts, please.
There's an English pub called the Duke of Perth that shows rugby and soccer matches.
An English pub called the Duke of Perth.
Yes.
In Chicago.
Yes. Excellent. Yeah. So I guess we'll
see you there then, yeah?
That's right. Let's go now.
Yeah, let's go now. Let's all go now. So the organisers come back through the door. Go, okay, time's up, everybody. We're not here. No,
not here. We're all gone. We're all the Duke of Perth.
Yeah, we're all gone.
So Kai, we'll start with you. God help me. With Torchwood, what is the difference for you? You have a brilliant cast in Wales that you work with. You're all a family, and then they bring in all these new people. What was the difference with working with the British cast or the Welsh cast, pardon me, and the American cast?
This is fucking boring talk, isn't it?
Well, I mean, for a start, I'm extremely lucky to be, still alive, and it was good. It was really exciting. I was really looking forward to start the new season and all that, and also. Most of Reese's stuff, even in this series as well. I mean, the majority of it is always going to be with Gwen, so it was like it's familiar territory for me. It's always Reese and Gwen, which I love. And every now and again, he may get caught up in the fact of meeting new characters. So I didn't actually get to work a massive amount with Mackay or Esther. Reese and Bill Pullman's path crossed a little bit. Later on, but I was excited to have them kind of people on board like Bill and various other people. But Reese being at home left holding the baby, as it were, he didn't really get to see much of that. But lovely people, lovely cast, and so exciting. And obviously, there's another American guy. Well, he's not really American, is he? Scottish, is he?
Now I was going to ask you to follow that up.
Him.
Kai, to follow that up.
Fucking name.
No. Kai,
Gay as fuck. Oh,
Tom Cruise.
What is his fucking name? Sings. Oh, gay.
I am what I am.
What's his name? What is his name?
I am Barrowman.
Michael Barrowman.
Which leads me to follow up, Kai, on who on this season that of the two people that you worked with were better actors, John Barrowman or the baby?
The baby. The baby, although John's skin is as smooth as the baby's.
Now, Gareth, I was absolutely thrilled this week to see you on Warehouse 13. And you also did a sci-fi movie as well. So we're seeing you more on American television, which is awesome because we didn't get to see you enough on Torchwood. What else are you working on right now? And do you think the Warehouse 13 thing, since you didn't die in that, could be something where you can come back to later?
I really hope so. And it is true, America likes me a lot more than Britain at the moment. I've got producers over here, real fans of the work I've done in Torchwood, and just offering me work because of that. So I owe a huge amount to Russell and Julie for giving me that start, really. But yeah, the Brits aren't that keen. My auditions are going really well. They really like me, but I'm just not quite right. So I'm getting that over in Britain, but you know, I'm getting offered parts over here. And I like it.
Better over here.
I like you guys. I could live here for a while.
I got to agree with Gareth. I mean, it's when it's just on the last thing there. I had a ball in LA. I really like the US. You guys are great. You were so welcoming. I could happily live here. Really good place. Good people.
Now you lived in West Hollywood when they were filming. That must have been horrible. How was it? How did you like living in Hollywood? I mean, do you have any wacky Hollywood stories with the Torchwood people, like with Eve or the other guy?
I picked up a whore one night, and she,
John.
well, nothing that I can repeat.
Where are our beers?
Look. I mean, what do you mean? Stories from being on set, or stories about
living in LA? The set stories, you know, I'm sure.
LA, you know, like Peter O'Toole going to the Coach and Horses with Richard Harris and all, getting pissed and, you know.
Yeah, the best, one of my favourite things that I used to do, I used to get up early and go and watch the rugby in the King's Head in Santa Monica. That was really cool. Things like that. And also, I don't know, the lifestyle was really good and the people and all that. And I really liked the food. I went out and ate loads. I mean, and got my wife and little baby was with me, so I didn't play as hard as I would have done if I'd have been kind of single on my own, kind of thing, I suppose. But because it's a really exciting place, and we were busy filming and stuff, you know, and all that. So I don't think there was nothing too crazy happenings on set. You know, John Barrowman's being filthy on set constantly, you know, and the most Hollywood story I heard when I was there actually was Eve Miles took her dog over there with her. Eve had a partner and her daughter and her dog, and you know, Eve's dog was going for blueberry facials and stuff. So that was very Hollywood, I thought, like, you take your dog for a fucking facial? Crazy. I had a back sack and crack wax while I was there, and that was good. Did you? Smooth. No difference.
For those of you who may not know, Gareth is in a band called Blue Gillespie. They're pretty amazing.
Thank you.
Can you talk about, one, did you bring CDs to sell?
Yes, I did.
And you want to talk about Blue Gillespie for a little bit? Because I think they're great, and I think that work is almost... So it should be heard on the radio. It should be. I mean, it's really, really good. And if you like him as an actor, you should also really hear him as a musician, because it's on the same parallel of being entertaining. So just talk about Blue Gillespie.
Well, firstly, thank you very much. That's very nice. And second, I'm not going to talk too much about the music, because that's not really why you guys are here. But I will a little bit, if you don't mind. We just nearly finished our second full-length album called Seven Rages of Man. Which is loosely based on Shakespeare's Seven Ages of Man, but you know, based on the inner demons we have at those ages. Anyway, that'll be out soon. We're really excited about that. And if you haven't heard us before, we're a prog metal band, rock band. If you're into rock music or even heavy blues music, Tom Waits, that type of thing, you may really like it. So check us out on the internet first. You can listen to us free on the website. www.bluegillespie.co.uk, and if you like it, you can buy a CD for $10 at my stand. Thank you very much.
I've had the privilege of seeing Blue Gillespie live, and they are electric. And a stunning performer. Like,
we're much better now than when you saw us. But we have grown into a bit better.
But he's a stunning performer live. He gives a heart and soul. They're a really good bunch of musicians and really good lads. So if you get a chance to go and see them, or maybe one day a convention might invite Gareth to come over to do a gig, that would be awesome.
We've actually just got a distribution deal over here as well with a company in LA who are going to distribute it around America, Asia, and Australia. So you might see it on some shop shelves. So if you do like it and you want to promote it, please tell your friends and please tell them to get a copy, because that will really make us look good. So thanks.
And then
bluegillespie.com.
Getting back to Yanto, and you can talk about this as well a little bit. The audios just came out for Torchwood, and you got to be Yanto again, which must have been kind of weird because you've been away for so long.
The radio plays.
Yes, we did the radio plays. I'm sorry. Can you guys talk about doing the radio plays and how the experience was of doing that on the radio as opposed to in front of the camera?
There's been a few actually. We've done a couple of them. It's a different kind of sort of method of sort of working, but I think the chemistry still comes over and all that.